Okay, so a little bit of a smaller item on this one. So this is the Yusri, I think it's Ezekiel or ELEKEL. I don't know how to read that. Removable static electricity static ring. So, huge warning before we get into this. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. And it's so I'm gonna say that we're just gonna be looking at this as a cool bracelet, just because it really doesn't work at all. Maybe a little bit, but I tried it and it really didn't work for me. So I'm going to be looking at this as a cool bracelet and not as a static bracelet like it claims. So I'm going to put that as a huge disclaimer right off the bat. But I thought this was really cool, and I ended up picking it up, and it was fairly cheap. I think I ended up paying $15 for this, and I did get it brand new. Okay, so I did make sure to match my sizing because you do got to make sure you get the proper size for yourself or whatever. It'll focus for me. Doesn't want to focus, but anyways, yeah, you gotta make sure you get the right size so that way it's like snug or whatever. And so I measured my wrists, got the right size, and then there's actually four different like cover variants or style variants of these little cardboard tabs that it comes in, which I thought was really cool because there's like a chibi one, there's alternate poses, and on the inside the little card's a little bit different too. I thought that was pretty cool. I think it might be annoying for them though, because if there's four or five different little cards of this, then you have, all that stock instead of having just one stock of one. So that could be really freaking annoying for carrying stock. So yeah, so let's get to it. So let me fix that. So it's pretty cool because once you open it up, it makes the whole picture, which I thought that was really cool. And a lot of them do that where you open it up and it makes like a fuller image or something. So that's pretty neat. And so this is the bracelet. Like I said, we're looking at this as a bracelet. So this is the pretty cool bracelet, and I really like how it looks. This color is really vibrant. And then this little card, little hold that's holding them in, has Lam and Ataro, which I thought that was really, really cool. Nice touch. So nothing on the back of this little holder thingy, and you're supposed to fold these two in, and then you can slide out the bracelet. And then you can put that back in the little case or whatever, save the case. So, I mean, it's just pieces of cardboard, but I like it. I think it looks really cool to have Lam and Ataro on there. Really, really neat to totally bring the, whole experience all together. And so, on the back, as you saw a little bit earlier, it does have this little middle, like, middle band, not metal, but middle band that's, like, sewn, and this is what holds this elasticy, stretchy band together. And it looks really, really good. The color is so accurate to Lam. Let's see if I can get. It's a little bit darker on this, but it is really, really nice. And right off the bat, when I looked at it, I thought this looks really, really good. I don't know why they didn't put it sideways instead of having it this long ways. I don't know why they didn't do that, like a miniature of her tiger print. I don't know why they didn't choose that route. And so, anyways, like I said, I already tried this. I already know how it doesn't work at all. Maybe just a little bit, but from what I did, it really didn't work for me at all. So, anyways, when I got it, I was really excited to try it on, right? And there's one huge problem, is since this is an elastic band, right? When you stretch on it, it pulls apart the paint, right? And for me, that really kind of upset me because that means that this paint is pretty much going to like rub and chip away slowly, and you can kind of see that on the edges on the bottom right here where the paint is just flaking off and just falling off, and I only tried it for one day. I only tried it for a little bit, right? And so this is what it looks like. I think it looks cool. I like how it looks as a bracelet. Huge warning. I think it looks cool, and I kind of like the support it gives my wrist. So maybe inadvertently I might use this as a small little like wrist holder, wrist compression or something. I don't know what you want to call that, but yeah. So look, so like when I put it on, it stretches out, but it's nice and snug. It feels really good. It feels like a good product. And even if I go completely where I'm pinching it in between, it doesn't hurt. If I had a watch band where it's like restricting me, I don't feel restricted. It feels nice, snug, and very firm. holding my wrist or whatever, right? And then so to take it off, you know, I gotta wiggle my hand out. Oh, wiggle my hand out. But as you can see, it really stretches out that paint. And for me, that really did upset me because I really like how it looks and I don't want the paint to rub off so easily like that. So, I mean, the construction of it is pretty solid and like the packaging is pretty cool for about a 15, like I said, I think I paid about $15 for a $15 cool little bracelet. Now, the static, so I get a lot of static when I'm at work, and so what I'll do is I'll tap random metal things that I pass by, and it always, you know, I always ground myself, so I get the little spark, get the little tingling feeling or whatever. So I tried it. I tried doing that today with this, and I still had the same amount of static charge on me, you know, so that means I had an excess of, what is it, outer shell electrons or whatever. So yeah, so this really didn't work at all. It is a cool bracelet. Will admit a bit more expensive of a bracelet for sure. A neat product though, as a bracelet. Cool packaging as well, but I really wouldn't recommend it to anybody if they're trying to do it as an anti-static band. Maybe it could be me doing it wrong, maybe me thinking it wrong, but I don't know. That's what made me think it's supposed to be used for, is if you have too much static and you keep touching stuff, maybe if you're working like on a PC or something, maybe those static is a little bit less, so then this would come in handy, but I wouldn't recommend it for any of that. I really wouldn't bet on it at all. I just think it's a really cool bracelet. I really liked it, and I'll for sure use it as an accessory, not as a static bracelet, because it really didn't work at all. But yeah, I thought this was cool. The packaging was really cool. Whoever did it, they probably were a really big fan of the show. Maybe not of the reboot, but maybe the original. And so when they got an opportunity for some reboot merch, they got excited for it. So overall, yeah, cool product, cool accessory for sure, and one that I'll wear with um, whatever clothing. I already have an idea. I do have a little plushie to put in my pocket, and then I'll probably just wear this just for funs or whatever, just so it matches. Cause I'll be having like a black shirt or whatever, and have a little plush in my pocket. I think that'll go pretty cool together overall. But yeah, but besides that, totally can use an accessory, and I'll probably just use it every now and then, just wearing it or whatever. So yeah, so overall, cool product, cool bracelet. Not so functional as what it tends to be. Love the print. I really wish I could get some swim trunks with the print. With this print, I think it'd be so freaking cool. But yeah, so that's all I got for this one. So thanks for watching.